Good morning, YouTube. Tomorrow is Monday, December 22nd. Monday, December 22nd is tomorrow. And you know what's happening on Monday, December 22nd? I'm going on a plane and I'm gonna fly. And you know what I do on planes when I fly? That's right, you got it. I read. Because what else would I do with all these wonderful. Something knocked over. Give me 1 second. I was missing the I was missing my second copy of The Cruel Prince and Thorn Season because I was filming a video with Thorn Season. And you might be asking, Shelby, why do you have 2 copies of The Cruel Prince? Like, I get it's a good book, but like, that's a little excessive. Well, I have the paper copy and the hardcover. And my friend, we were getting Christmas presents for each other because we do a Secret Santa thing. And what are you gonna get me for Christmas except books? And so she got me The Cruel Prince, and like, I love the book. I have it. But now I have the hard copy and the paper copy, and I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. It's a good book. I love it. I haven't actually finished it yet, though. The next thing we have to do is set out books that I can choose from for me to read on my trip. It's a good book. I could always reread a book, but I don't really want to. Ooh, she's cute. Oh, look at that. She's cute. I say that too much. She's cute. She is cute, though. Ooh, that's an option. That's an option. I have both the Colleen Hoover books, and I know there's like some controversy about her that I don't really know that much about. But I don't know which one to read first because she published this book, It Ends With Us, and then she published this book, It Starts With Us. So I don't know which one to read first because like the second one's a prequel, but it's like a prequel. There are literally so many. Already, I think I'm not gonna be able to finish Onyx Storm. Guys, did I mention I'm sick? I'm not gonna be able to finish one season. I'm such a slow reader too, like there's no way. Okay, now I think I'm gonna sort them into like what I've started and what I haven't. It's exactly 4 and 4. Okay. I don't want to read one I'm like so far into. I feel like I want to be able to say I read an entire book in a week. I know some people are like, well, I read a whole book in a day. Well, I have a really short attention span, and I'm gonna be doing stuff all week. So, shush. And I'm a slow reader. I'm never gonna stop saying that. So, The Cruel Prince is out. I don't even know where my bookmark went. I'm sure this book is gonna be good, but the cover, I don't know what it is, just something about having a real person on the cover just is not good. So I'm putting that over there. Wait, so low-key, I wanna read something that's like scary. Not like scary, but like book scary. So Percy Jackson's out. Ballad of Never After is out. Is Red Queen, I think it's more of a fantasy than like a mystery. Okay, so we have That's Not My Name by Megan Lawley, Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page, If You Tell a Lie by Lucinda Berry. So already I'm seeing that this one is much thinner than the other two, and this one, Dorothy Must Die, is much thicker than the other two. I'm gonna read the blurb. Okay, so this one is If You Tell a Lie. Someone knows what they did last summer. They never considered how his wife might react, or that by the end of the summer a man would be dead. But Blakely always got her way, and the others followed her lead, even when they knew it was dead wrong. It's like already that gets me. It's like, ooh. The girls had been friends from day one at Camp Pendleton, a haven for gifted children. But their senior summer was different. When Mr. Crosby, the handsome tennis coach, wound up murdered after a reckless lie, Blakely, Grace, Meg, and Thera swore themselves to secrecy and never spoke to each other again. Until now. 20 years later, a sinister note claiming to know what they did brings them back together. Unfolding in a dual timeline, If You Tell a Lie is a disturbing journey into the dangerous, sometimes deadly, consequences of peer pressure, with a bone-chilling twist you'll never see coming. Okay, so the blurb definitely hooks me. It does its job. I want to read the acknowledgement. To all the queer 90s kids who grew up in the to all the queer 90s kids who grew up in the rural, guys, I swear I can speak English. That word Midwest. Those of us who never made it out and those of us who didn't. Wait, no. Those of us who made it out and those who didn't. Love always and forever. LB. Lucinda Bay. Okay, that's cute. Okay. That's not my name. I already read a little bit of this, but I'll just read you guys the blurb. Shivering and bruised, a teen wakes up on the side of a dirt road with no memory of how she got there or who she is. The police don't know where she came from until a frantic man arrives at the station. He's been searching for her for hours. He has her school ID, her birth certificate, and even family photos. He is her father. Her name is Mary, or so he says. When Lola slammed the car door and stormed off into the night, Drew thought they just needed some time to cool off. Except Lola disappeared. Now his friends, the sheriff, and the whole town are convinced Drew murdered his girlfriend. Forget proving his innocence, he needs to find her. The longer Lola is missing, the fewer leads they're going to follow, and the more dangerous they both are in. The more danger they both are in. Okay, that's cute. I mean, obviously not cute. Wait. I need a better adjective. I think I call everything cute. 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 Everything's cute. You can't convince me otherwise. Tell me something that's not cute. Nothing. Nothing is not cute. You're cute. Oh wait, I didn't read the acknowledgement. For my dad, he would have been the most excited about this. I miss you always. I'm proving my point. That's cute. Everything's cute. Okay, Dorothy must die. I didn't ask for any of this. I didn't ask to be some kind of hero. But when your whole life gets swept up by a tornado taking you with it, you have no choice but to go along, you know? Sure, I've read the books, I've seen the movies, but I never expected Oz to look like this. A place where good witches can't be trusted and wicked witches just might be the good guys. A place where even the yellow brick road is crumbling. What happened, Dorothy? I'm not gonna say it. I almost said it. I almost went, cute. My name is Amy Gum, and I'm the other girl from Kansas. I've been recruited by the Revolutionary Order of the Wicked, and I've been given a mission. Remove the Tin Woodman's heart, steal the Scarecrow's brain, take the Lion's courage, and then Dorothy must die. And there's this cute little I need better, but I need better adjectives. I swear I can speak English. I don't know. I think If You Tell a Lie is the one that's catching my eye the least. So I'm gonna put that out. Okay, my problem, this one, Dorothy Must Die, is pulling me in more, but this is kind of daunting. I have to make it I swear I can English. I can English. I can English. I can English. I sound so congested right now. You know what? I can do it. I can do it. And if I don't finish it, then, that sucks. Who's stopping me? I said, okay, I can't English. I can English. I'm having a growth mindset. I will not be sick by the end of this video. I will finish Dorothy Must Die. I will learn how to English. Find a better adjective than cute. And I'm not going to talk on the plane because that's just awkward. I might maybe talk in the airport if I'm feeling adventurous. Perf, as my bestie would say. One of my besties. I'd like a billion besties, because they're all you. Imagine if one day there are like a billion people watching this and I actually have a billion besties. Like, that's not just a hyperbole. See, I can English. I know what a hyperbole is. I know big words, but not small words, you know? Like,
6 days later.
okay, so I have good news and I have bad news. And someone said good news first always. But someone said bad news first always. People say a lot of stuff. Good news or bad news first? Good news. Okay, she said good news first. So, good news is I only have this much of my book left. Bad news is tomorrow I have to wake up at 2:30. What time is it? It's 8:36. It's 8:36. If I go to bed like 6 minutes ago, I would have gotten 6 hours of sleep. But it takes me like an hour to fall asleep. You can run on 3. I can run on 3. You can. I can. I'm on page 354 of 452. So I'm about 100 pages away. I'm probably going to finish on the plane. But the first plane ride I only read 70 pages. But it's getting better now, so I might read more. That's the update. I'm home. Okay, so I finished the book on the plane. And, well, first let me talk about Christmas. On Christmas, while I was down there, I couldn't watch Stranger Things Season 5, Volume 2, which was really sad. So yesterday, when I got home, I basically kind of just went straight to my friend's house so we could watch Stranger Things together. It wasn't as good as the first volume, but we're really big Byler shippers. I mean, who would ship Byler? Who would do that? Yeah. So there was a scene with that, and that was really good. And for Christmas, I got a blanket. I got the whole Natural series, all 4 of them, the whole Shadow Me series, and I got another fun pillow. Although it's seasonal, so it might not stay around for long, but I might keep it up until like March. Winter is my favorite season, so like keep the Christmas lights up, keep the candy canes out, keep the Christmas trees up, and we're good. Now back to what this video is actually about. This little book right here. Okay, so let me just start by saying the ending was low-key underwhelming, which is not what you want to hear when talking about a book or like anything, because the ending is supposed to be like, oh, I feel so satisfied, this was a good book, if there's a sequel, I want to read the sequel. I found out too late that there's a sequel called The Wicked Will Rise. Guys, I don't want to read the sequel, which is really bad. That's a bad sign. It's not that I didn't like the book, it was just, it felt like it was building to a big like climax, and it was building to like a big climax, and it got up here, and then it was like you thought the climax was here, but the climax is up here, and it goes. The book wasn't bad, it was just the end that is getting to me. This part of the book, that's like the first bit of the book, was good. I liked that part a lot, and there's even like a subplot of romance that was good until they kissed, and then it was like, when they kissed, she didn't even look like herself. And it was like one time. But like, how are you gonna wait all this time and then the moment when you kiss her is when she's literally disguised as someone else? And that someone else is a platinum blonde maid? I don't know. I shipped her with someone else, and then he literally disappeared off the face of the earth. And I don't even know if he's a real person. Oh, also, the beginning of the book is like really heavy. Like, she's talking about a pregnant girl at her school that she fights and then loses the fight. And like, there's talk about like poverty and stuff, and her mom has substance abuse issues. So it's not great. It's like really heavy in the beginning for something that doesn't really get that mature anywhere else in the book. So I feel like that part was a bit unbalanced. I highlighted a fight with her mom because it was really interesting to me how Danielle Page wrote it. Thanks, Mom, I said. You're right. I'm the one who ruined your life. Not you, not Dad, not me, not Hermione. You. I'm sorry. Not you, not Dad. The fact that I've been taking care of you every day since I was 13, that was just my evil scheme to ruin everything for you. Don't be so sensitive, Amy, she huffed. It's not all about you. All about me? How could it be, when it's always about you? So I feel like that was a really powerful moment in the book. Oh, I bookmarked this other part because I thought it was interesting how they were describing magic, like drugs. Could I say that? They were talking about how Dorothy came back to Oz and she's like kind of got addicted to magic. I thought about what she'd said about Dorothy. The explanation that she'd given me was barely an explanation at all. It was one thing to believe that Oz had been corrupted by someone truly evil, but Dorothy had been good once. She had fought the Wicked Witch of the West and freed Oz. How had things gone so wrong for her? Suddenly my mother's face flashed into my head. Okay, so I hate to inform you, but at this point in the video, my mic kind of sort of died. So for the rest of it, I'm just gonna be doing a voiceover. But it's okay, because, like, I remember perfectly what I said. Trust me. Foreshadowing. And now I'm talking about how Dorothy came back to Oz and magic is like addiction, and she's comparing it to her mom and noticing that it was good at first. Her mom was okay, and it was a slow thing, and slowly she got worse and worse, and every time she got more, she just wanted more and more and more and more. And yeah, that's basically what this whole section is about. Okay, in this part, I'm talking about how the first bit of the book was like good and stuff, but the ending just did not satisfy me enough to like be able to rank this book any higher than 3 stars out of 5. And I know it has a sequel, but still, it just kind of stands at 3 stars for me, which is unfortunate, but like, yeah. Good night.